What's going on, 843? Bruce here, 843 Fishing. We are at Pitch Landing in Conway, South Carolina today. Some of you might be wondering why I'm wearing this funny hat on my head. Well, we are 5 years old this month. I started the 843 Fishing Facebook page back in August of 2014. It is now August 2019. That means we are 5 years old. We made it 5 years. We are up to like 2,429 followers at the 843 Fishing Facebook page. We are at just under 400 followers on our Instagram page, which is our newest page. And we are at 105 subscribers at the YouTube channel. So that's our newest venture in the 843 Fishing social media pages, and we're pretty excited about it. I was scrolling through Facebook this morning, looking at some old posts and stuff, and I realized that one of my profile pics said established August 2014. So we are out here paddling Pitch Landing on the Waccamaw River in Conway, South Carolina, and we're gonna see if we can't get on some catfish by way of chicken liver today. I have chicken liver, calf liver, and I have some brim heads from those brim we caught in the last video. So let's see what we can't do. See if we can get on something. We're gonna paddle here for a few more minutes and we'll be back right after this. All right, we are back. I got Sherry with me today. We are celebrating our 5 years in social media. We did have a Twitter account at one point, but I don't use that too much. I never grew too fond of Twitter, so Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's our main sources of social media. But we're out here, we're gonna have some drinks, we're gonna do a little fishing and a little exploring. We've never paddled this area of the Waccamaw River before, so it's gonna be a new experience for us. Yeah, the egret over there, straight ahead, guys. Sherry said he's trying to pretend that he doesn't see us or we don't see him or something. Ooh. He's got those laser sights on them fishies.
He looks so small right there, but a few minutes ago he flew across. And I mean, the wingspan on these things is just insane.
It's like 3 feet across.
I know. But he doesn't look that big right there. I mean, big enough, but...
I think he sees us now. We need to find a nice down log I can anchor up on though. Nah, I'm looking for something like, yeah. I mean, it's not to say that there isn't any catfish over there, but I'm looking for something bigger than that and better. Better cheddar. Although I feel like, you know, while we're paddling this right here, I almost feel like it's just like any spot in here would be perfect. It's so stagnant, so still. No life back here other than what lives in the woods and in the wild. Huh?
What's that straight ahead of me? A stump?
Yeah, it's a stump. I wonder if we'll see any alligators out here.
I hope not.
Well, that would be bad though, because if where there's alligators, there's probably going to be poor fishing. So today it is like, I think we're supposed to peak out at 81 degrees, but the humidity is down to like 84%. So that 15% drop in humidity, it's gorgeous out here, but at the same time, for the past few months where it's been so hot, it almost feels like fall is really starting to set in, so.
Ten, 15 miles an hour?
Yeah, the wind is blowing about 10, 15 miles an hour too, so that really helps with that breeze. I'm only going to repeat everything Sherry says because of the fact that I don't know if you can hear her from that distance, but yeah, the 10 or 15 miles an hour with the wind that we have going on, that's pretty nice. It makes for a nice, relaxing. This is the type of kayaking weather I'm looking forward to. But we are really going to bounce back up. By this weekend, we should be like 84 degrees. Humidity level is going to come back up a little bit. It's just that time of year. We're still paddling, searching for a good spot to set up shop, drop anchor, and go ahead and bait up and cast a line. We'll find something sooner or later. This is a pretty big creek, and I am actually going to try to shorten up these videos. I've been getting longer and longer as far as the videos go, so we're going to cut out some of the scenery. We're going to see how this video does when we cut out some of the scenery and all the talking and all that jazz, and see how the video produces on YouTube, see if you guys like it. I don't know. Drop something in the comments, let me know. You guys like seeing the longer videos where we're paddling a lot, doing a lot of talking, socializing, whatnot? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down in the comments. I can try to shorten them up and just condense the video to where we're catching fish. Nice easy paddle, no sweat. I don't need the hoo-rag today because I got my dunce cone on. Put me in timeout.
So if you put your videos up to where you're only catching fish, you won't have much video.
I know.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
So if I shorten up the video to where I'm only catching fish, Sherry said, we're not going to have much video. She's chuckling at me right now. True story, babe, true story. It's okay. We're out here just to have fun. It's all in good fun. Like I said in my last video, I just come out here to try to catch fish. You know, I'm not out here to try to catch certain species or anything like that. Let's just come out and have fun. We get a tug on a line, we're golden. We do have a balloon. You guys probably won't be able to see it because it's just kind of dragging along behind the kayak. I don't know if it started letting out air or what, but it is tied to the back of the kayak, and I kind of wanted it in this area right here where it said happy birthday. There was a cupcake with a candle on the top of it. I don't know if it hit the water, got wet, and decided it's not going to try to float around anymore or not. Or it's just losing air. So it's back there. We're towing it. We won't leave it behind. Pretty cool looking tree just growing right up out of the
Something just surfaced right there, but way up there, like right around this bend a little bit.
uh-huh.
I just saw something like pop up out of the water, go across, and then go back down. I'm not lying.
Nah.
I'm not lying.
Awesome.
No, that's not awesome.
Yes, it's awesome. Just relax. He's not gonna mess with you, babe. Check out this tree just growing out of the water right here. It's pretty neat. Sherry was just telling me when I started telling you guys about this tree here that she saw something around this corner pop up its head out of the water, scurry across the top of the water, and then go back down. So, alligator? Maybe. We'll find out. So I just saw what Sherry was talking about. She pointed out right in front of me, and it was scurrying across the water real slow like, and then went under. I don't know if the camera picked it up or not. I'm looking to see if it's gonna resurface at all. There it is, right there. Straight ahead. Oh, it went back under. Osprey nest up there in that tree. Straight ahead, top of the screen. Big osprey nest, either osprey or eagle.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah, it's an alligator.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet, babe, it'll be okay. Relax.
I'm not going up there.
I'm going up. I want to get closer to it.
Oh my god.
Alligator swimming across the Waccamaw right there in front of us. That's awesome. It's the first alligator I've ever seen out here on the kayaks. I have seen them from the docks before. So cool. I don't even care if we get fish now, guys. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it in the camera because I'm looking at the camera right now, the screen, and it's very hard to see. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little box around it so you guys can kind of get the gist of where I'm talking about. Sherry said she's not coming up here. She says, I'm basically chasing it. Probably not a smart move, but I want to see if I can get a better shot of it. Oh, he went under. Come on, buddy, where are you at? Come on, little buddy, resurface. Huh?
Where did it go?
It went under.
Huh?
It went under. I'm waiting for it to resurface. I'm following the bubbles right now. I can see the bubbles. There he is, right there. He popped back up. Right in front of that stump. He's swimming towards the stump right now. He, she, I don't know what it is. But it's definitely a small alligator. I couldn't imagine that it's any bigger than 4 foot long, 5 foot long. Probably less than that. Head don't look very big. Head only looks like a foot long. Went back under. There he is. Came back up. Right there, center of the screen. And all that shiny stuff. He's one under.
I know that.
You'll be good, babe. He's running from us is what he's doing.
I know, but I don't want him to get defensive either with our little paddles going in the water.
Is that it right there? No.
Where?
Right there in front of my kayak. No, it's a stick or something in the water. He's probably behind us now. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. We haven't even started fishing yet. We got to see an alligator. I've been wanting to see an alligator for a while. Even though he was just a little guy, girl, it, whatever they recognize as today. It was still pretty cool to see something like that, so. We are gonna find a spot eventually. I mean, I see some small down logs here. There's a down log there with the lily pads all around it. What's it look like up around this bend, hon? Huh? Yeah, probably bowfin.
Yeah, there's a decent size.
The water's cooled down quite a bit. From the last time I was out. Last time I was out, it was like 80, 81 degrees, I think it was. I'm gonna say it's low 70s now, maybe 70. 72, 73, 75, something like that.
I feel like I need a drink after that alligator.
Yeah?
It had my nerves all kinds of crazy.
Fish jump.
I saw it.
Maybe we'll come around the corner here and see the mama.
Oh, yeah.
Because where there's babies, there's
Let's
mamas,
hope.
right?
Let's hope. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
That's enough alligator for my lifetime.
It's enough alligator for your lifetime?
Yes.
Yeah, and I actually thought about trying to stand up in the kayak today. I don't think I'm going to do that.
I know. And what's crazy to me is that people swim out here and like go tubing and
I
stuff,
know.
and they fall in the water and ski and fall. There is no way.
No, they're not going to mess with you. You seen that one. That one ran from us.
I know.
You know what I mean? And then he got clever. He went under, probably laid on the bottom for a few minutes, let us pass, and then came up behind us. He's probably stalking us now.
And now he's chasing us.
Yeah, now he's stalking us.
On the
Oh.
back of my empty kayak and bite me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what alligators do.
I got dinner for
Yeah.
days.
Honestly, though, like, you know, it's funny. I was just reading about, you know, crocodiles and alligators and stuff
Yeah,
this
yeah.
morning, and it was saying that, that like the American crocodile and the American alligator, they don't hunt people. They just eat anything else that moves in their
Right.
habitat.
Yeah.
But
It's not like they're hunting out human,
right. So
but
that's why
it's
they were saying like that not blue, but the Nile crocodile that
Right.
they found 4 that were a part of that species. They found 4 in Florida, and they hadn't said like how they got here because they're from Africa.
right.
But they said the problem with those is that they're very aggressive and they do go after humans.
Yeah, but crocodiles can survive in salt water.
Right. Right.
Usually when you find an alligator in salt water, it's sick. You know what I mean?
Right. But I was just saying all that to say that, you know, crocodiles and alligators typically are not after people.
Right.
They're after other things.
Anything moving in the water.
Right. Well, like we are.
Yeah. All right, I see a couple big stumps right up in front of us here. Right up front of us. I'm gonna go ahead and set up anchor on one of them, and probably the second one. There's that big great blue heron again.
Huge.
That thing is huge. That wingspan's gotta be like 6 feet.
At least. I mean, he makes that little egret down there look tiny.
I'm gonna go ahead and set up right here, right now. Sherry wants a drink. We're gonna set up on this log right in front of us. I see a couple catfish lines down in the water. Looks like it might be a good spot for fishing, so we'll give it a whirligig, see what happens. Actually, I think I want it on the front of the kayak because I think the current is going out.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend. How are you? You thirsty for a drinky drink?
I am. I feel like I need one now.
Where are you going?
Well, I was trying to stay beside you, but I put my paddle away.
Drinky drink for you?
Thanks.
Oh, I'm gonna do this little guy.
It's almost time for football, you guys. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Garbage. Garbage. My little cup of chicken livers. I actually
There's
think.
a down log in the middle of the river up there.
Yeah, I've
fish
seen that.
jumped
There's.
just on the other side of it with the egret landed on it.
I was telling the camera a minute ago that I gotta move this to the back, I think, because it's pushing me all sorts of weird.
I can't believe I saw an alligator.
That's cool.
I mean, it is kind of cool, but not, I wasn't very excited about it. If being in a boat, it would be one thing, but being that we're so close to the surface of the water,
I know.
it's weird.
Let's
Weird
do
and
this.
Creepy, and they're so stalky too, like the way that they just their heads up. You didn't believe me when I said I saw it.
I didn't think there was, but
I saw it from a distance. I saw something going across, and I thought, it's probably just a log or whatever. But then when I saw it go under and then go like up a little ways and then come back up, I was like, oh my god.
I called it coming in. I thought I had another rag somewhere. Oh, good grief. I'm just a mess right now.
You need me to unhook you?
I got it. Alright, so. See, I'm just spinning in circles here because of the wind. I don't think it's the current. I think it's the wind just blowing me around. And my balloon. I hear my balloon smacking around back there.
It is. It's halfway up. It's in the back of the boat now. I just have to get too close to the edges.
I'm just trying to spin myself back around here. Alright. So let me hook up a chicken liver. They're still halfway frozen. But that's okay. The fish ain't gonna discriminate. Frozen chicken livers, fresh chicken livers, who cares? Clean my rag there. My cleaning rag, I should say.
When the wind doesn't blow, I can sit here without moving too much.
First cast in the water. Set the rod here for a minute. Let's turn this puppy just a little bit. And we watch. Watch me whip. No, I'm not whipping. I'm not whipping for anybody.
What are you doing, whipping and nay-naying?
No, I'm not whipping and nay nothing. This guy don't dance.
I've seen you dance.
It's 2:26 in the afternoon. It's not brutally hot today. I feel like we're gonna have some luck.
Spinning again.
Yeah, I know. Got me spinning in circles over here. That's a nice little jumper. Hey Sherry, how you doing?
Hey!
We can see you. Kayak spinning me in circles here. Bunch of dead vegetation on the bottom. Bunch of cypress needles. Alligator poop. We lost our chicken liver, so we are gonna go ahead and switch up baits. We're gonna go ahead and use the brim that I caught in the last video that I did out there at Lee's Landing. I got some cut up brim here, cut it in some good sized chunks. I filleted off the edible delicious fillets, and we are gonna rock some chunks of this on a hook. So boom, catfish bait. Let's put a nasty, nasty little something on there. Get the kayak all good and juicy. Let's give it another cast and see what happens. Maybe we'll catch an alligator. Huh? I like it. Let it hang right there for a minute. Adjust the rod holder just a little bit. And let's take a look. Yeah, this is comfortable. If it would just stay like this, no humidity and whatever temperature it is right now, 76, I mean 76.
I mean, I can even feel them a little warmer if it would just not be so humid.
Well, if it was like this and sunny, it would be nicer.
Yeah, it would.
We got a lot of overcast today, cloudiness, mostly cloudy is what the day is calling for, so.
Mostly cloudy, chance of meatballs.
Got the rod pulling tight, but I just think it's because I'm spinning in a circle. It's kind of tricky, because even when I was out there at Lee's Landing, in the last video, it was kind of tricky to sense the bite. I couldn't tell if it was a bite or my line was pulling on the bottom because my kayak was spinning in circles. I almost kind of just want to hold it, but I want to get the strike on camera, you know? You know what I mean, Mountain Mama?
I feel ya. Daddy-o. That's weird.
You went from Mountain Mama to disco.
Panic at the disco. Everything's coming up aces. Hey, look, Mountain Mama, I made it.
If we don't get something going here in a minute, we're gonna try scooting down. You're wild. Ooh, crack-a-lacka. Rockin' the Hydro Point hot pink koozie. I actually think it's like a fluorescent color, but it's Sherry's. She got it when we did the Mount Pleasant trip. We stopped in a Hydro Point there in Mount Pleasant, and the place is awesome. If you haven't been, I ranted and raved about it. Hey, the balloon! The balloon!
Hello, friend.
We lost the elastic band, we got the balloon. Happy birthday, 843 Fishing. You didn't like my little
Cheese nugget.
I'm a cheese nugget? So I got blueberry biscuits and gravy.
And now you're a cheese nugget.
Now I got blueberry biscuit and gravy cheese nuggets.
You know you like my nicknames for you.
Well, I got my nicknames for you too, honey.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Let's hear them.
You know what your nickname is?
Tell me.
I forgot, what is it again? Doll face cookie muffin.
Doll face.
Yeah, doll face sugar coated cookie muffin. That's what I call her. Yeah, we're weird. Don't mind us. We have a great relationship. We come up with the weirdest things. We're both strange. I think that's why we connect.
I don't know. You're almost strange. I'm not so strange.
You're a little strange. Says the girl that wanted to get a kayak so we could go fish in different spots and doesn't even fish. That's strange.
Listen.
Linda. Listen, Linda.
I've only been kayaking for 2 months. It's only been just over 2 months since I went kayaking. Very first time in my entire 36 years of life. 35 years of life. Right? Yeah.
Balloon.
So. I don't feel comfortable yet, but I will.
It's okay. You'll feel comfortable. But the thing is you're not going to feel comfortable until you try it. You know what I mean?
Well, we have to give me an anchor because this trying to move around and stuff
Yeah.
isn't helping things.
No, I agree. You need an anchor before you can try to fish.
Yeah, we need an anchor.
You need an anchor, you need an anchor trolley. You need to learn how to operate it. You know what I mean? So this is going to be a fun one to edit, by the way, because of all the shenanigans we're doing. But we got to have fun at the same time. Balloon! It popped up into the frame, so.
Face planted into the water. It looks so sad.
Balloon!
There it is.
Balloon! Hello, balloon. Goodbye, balloon. Five years on social media, 843 Fishing. We're doing well. You know, I never really thought it would take off. I did take a little hiatus for a while, about a year or two back. And not even, probably about a year ago, right? Took that little hiatus for a while.
Yeah, it was about 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I was trying to get
Trying to get
the company off the ground and everything, and I was trying to get my company off the ground, so I took a little bit of a hiatus, and we're back, and I feel like we're stronger than ever. You know, we got the YouTube channel going now. I'm trying to pay a little bit more attention to Instagram, and you know, we always post on Facebook all the time. It's just a lot easier to make a post on Facebook when I'm sharing a post from another fishing page, like, you know, Berkeley or, you know, Angle Coolers or something like that. It's always easier to share something like that on Facebook, so you get daily content there all the time. However, on Instagram, it's, you know, kind of limited to just original content. And you know, when I'm out here, my phone is occupied by, sorry, felt like I had a bite. My phone is occupied by recording the video, so I can't take pictures and stuff like that and put them out there. I have to take screenshots. When I do take the screenshots, I don't know why I said it like that. I went all Sean Connery. When I do take screenshots, the picture looks all grainy, you know what I mean? So I'm putting it on Instagram. It's not the best photo ever, but once we get a couple more of these little faux pros here, we'll be golden, because I'll be able to have one up here behind my head like I want to do, and I want to do one off the front of the kayak. I'm getting hits. But I want to do one off the front of the kayak staring at me, so we don't have this reversed image, you know, like on the Columbia, yeah, right here. Columbia PFG is backwards. You're looking at it right now. That's because I'm using the front camera on my phone, and then when I want to show you guys what's going on in the front of the kayak, I just flip it around, just by hitting the button. So enough of that jazz. Social media, 5 years. pretty excited about that. I didn't realize it until today, and I never celebrated any other birthdays or anything like that for the page in the past.
Birthdays are the worst days.
We got a little fishy jumping right there. Trying to keep my cone on my head here. That works. Ah. It is too big. It's alright. It works. I don't know what's pecking at this brim, but there's something down there pecking on it, and I can tell it's small, so. Probably wasn't anything. It was probably just the current and all the weeds and stuff sticking to it. Whoa. Hello. Say hello to the little bait. Woo. Woo. Oh, hit you. Almost had it. Like the guy with the dollar. What commercial was that?
I don't know,
Geico or something like that? Oh, you almost had it. Yeah, so I was saying earlier, I wanted to try to make the videos a little shorter. I just don't think there's any fun in that, making the video shorter. You know, I always talk about how, and I have talked about it quite a bit in the past, about how I want the channel to feel like you're out here fishing with me. You know, I don't target any certain species or anything like that. I'm not, you know, I'm not always going to go out and catch fish, and, you know, I'm not afraid to admit that. You know, I'm a weekend warrior at best. I said it in the last video. But, you know, the channel is about you guys hanging out with us, having a good time, hanging out with me, having a good time. But I do eventually want to start targeting certain species and learn what baits work and what do not work, and certain tactics. And I want to get into that and, you know, be able to share those techniques with you guys. But as far as, you know, catfish goes, throw a line in water, let it sit, boom, done. That's how you catfish, you know. I ain't gonna go trolling around or nothing like that for catfish, using drifting sticks and all those different methods they got out up there. But we do want to do a video of catfish lines where we set them at night, come back in the morning and get them. But I gotta prep the kayak for that first. I gotta get myself a 360 light. I want to be able to have the camera setups and everything like that. So it probably won't be until next year before I do something like that. But being it is towards the end of August and September is right around the corner, this is the time to start doing a lot of shrimping. In the estuaries and the creeks and stuff of salt water, the shrimp are just at low tide. You throw that cast net out there and you pull up 15, 30 shrimp at a time. And then September 15th here in South Carolina, I believe shrimp baiting season opens. You do have to register and get a license for that, but it's definitely something that we want to do. I've done it before in the past, not under my license, but under a friend's license, and you make the pancakes out of the clay in the, I think it's called bait binder, and you drop it down next to a PVC pipe in the water. You let it sit for about 15 minutes, and then you throw your cast net over the top of it, and you just go from catching 15 to 30 shrimp without bait to catching 100 shrimp at a time. And crabs. We've caught some crabs before too, so we definitely want to do a video like that in the future. I think it's going to be something fun. I'm not the best at throwing a cast net, so there'll probably be a lot of footage in there for a blooper reel. Yeah?
Kids would probably like to go crabbing.
Well, the kids would like to go crabbing soon, and they like doing the shrimping too, because they like getting the shrimp off the deck and putting them in the bucket.
You know, that whole weekend warrior term,
Yeah.
I don't see what's so bad about it.
No, I mean, the whole weekend warrior term, it's like, you know, in the fishing game, it's well, yeah. In the fishing game, it's kind of like a derogatory term.
I know, but
You know what I mean? But, like, I just use it. I'm a weekend warrior at best. And, like, I don't mean it when I say that, like, I'm a weekend warrior at best. I just mean it as, you know, I'm never going to claim to be a professional, even if I do get good at one certain species at some point. Oh.
I know, but I just don't think that it should be a derogatory thing. You know, not all of us are charter boat captains. And
Right. Yeah, not all of us are charter boat captains, you know.
they're not out on the water.
You know, if we're out there surf fishing or something, you know, you know, and we catch something we're not familiar with, we're going to put it on social media and, or we're going to do our research and figure out what it is. You know, I don't need somebody to come out and tell me, hey, listen, quit fishing and do some research before you start fishing again. No, you know, it doesn't work like that, Chief.
Not for the recreational fishing.
Not for the recreational fishermen, you know.
Now, if we were going to go out there and try to be captains and, you know, make this our job, our everyday thing, then that's one thing, but we're not.
I'm getting some pretty good hits over here.
Probably that jumpy thing. Jumpy thing.
Come on, baby. I hope it didn't get off. Get the bait off the hook. I don't know if he's on there. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a big mudfish.
Is it?
Oh, it's a big guy. It's a big guy. Come here, biggin. Where's my net? Probably the biggest mudfish I have ever caught. The biggest mudfish I ever caught, folks. I need to get some line out. Birthday hat. Oh, he's not a happy critter. Let me get my lip grippers. Ow. You're hurting me. Stop it. He ain't happy, I'll tell you that. Did you see that rod take off though?
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention. We were looking at that another alligator over there. We were looking at it. I think he broke my line off. No, he didn't. He didn't break the line off, but I gotta find my pliers. Having some technical difficulties here with this hook. The bowfins are gonna be fine, folks. They're hardy little critters. They haven't been around for millions of years for no reason. Okay, so that's that. That goes there like that. Get this out of the way. Easy, Chief. Let me see my paddle here.
Oh wow, he is a big one.
That's a big mamma jammer. I'm full of slime now.
They put up a big fight.
They do. So if I can get, there's this tail right there is at 0. You're looking at 26 inches.
right, guys, we're gonna go down a river here. We're gonna go catch some catfish. Happy birthday, 843! The balloon came undone, so I don't want it to escape. So we're gonna put it down in the cooler. And my squeaky voice is going away. All right, let's pull that anchor, head down the river. All right, now that my voice is back, we're moving. Sherry's getting organized. We're gonna go up here where we saw that alligator crossing the river and see if we can't catch him again. Let me turn you guys around just in case we spot him. So we are going to drop anchor right up here at these cypress trees growing out of the middle of the creek here. And we're going to fish it just a little bit and see what happens. I'm sure there's a bunch of roots down in there and stuff. Catfish could be hiding in some nice catfish holes. Let's go ahead and get set up. We're casted out. I've got a piece of brim on there. That's what we caught the bowfin on. And we're gonna see what happens with this piece here. I am running out of battery and storage space, so I can't leave it going too long. Because I want to film anything that I may catch. So we're sitting out there, line's tight. Wind's blowing us around a little bit, but not terrible. We're gonna see what happens. So we're just chilling. My cone is still alive. The balloon, as you know, is toast. I'm actually thinking about reclining here for a minute, taking a nap. No? Mama says no. She says no. Mountain Mama says no.
There's too many alligators in these here. Crikey!
Crikey! There's too many alligators in these here waters.
Or as Kaylee would say, alligators.
Alligators? That's what she says? Kaylee says alligators? Or every time we have like garlic bread with pasta, she says, "Can I have a baguette?"
No, she says baguette.
Baguette. A baguette.
Baguette.
Yeah, a baguette. Can I have a baguette?
And watermelon.
And watermelon. Our kids like spend way too much time on YouTube. Way too much time on YouTube. Says the guy that has a YouTube channel, right? No, but our kids literally, like, over the summer, they're back at school now. They went back to school on Monday. It is Sunday. So they went back to school last Monday, first day of school. Aaron started middle school. Kaylee started the 5th grade. She'll be in middle school next year. And all summer, like at 10 o'clock, we made them shut down the electronics as far as like gaming goes and stuff like that. And we let them watch YouTube on their tablets and their laptops and stuff in their bed until they fell asleep. And literally, I would come home in the afternoon and make myself some lunch come home from work at noontime, make myself a little lunch, and they're just getting out of bed at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Aaron, not so bad at
Well, Aaron has an addiction though. So, you know, Aaron wasn't as bad as Kaylee, but Aaron has an addiction to Xbox. Like, the second he wakes up, he's got to get on the Xbox. Like, literally, the kid doesn't even put the controller down to go to the bathroom. Like, he literally slings his door open, runs to the bathroom, goes to the bathroom, slings the door open from the bathroom into his bedroom, and we never even hear him flush the toilet or wash his hands. You know, it's a shame, but, you know, in the same sense, both of our kids do really good in school. So it's not affecting their schoolwork, and for the most part, they're pretty responsible, so I can't say nothing about it until they start messing up. Especially with Aaron. Aaron is like, last year in 5th grade, he was part of the technology club for his elementary school. This year, he's in media arts, technology club. What's the other one that he has? Technology what? Yeah, Gateway to Technology. He signed up for Technology Club again this year for Waccamaw Elementary. And he is also doing media arts for art class in middle school. So, you know, he's really into the technology side of things. So I really can't, you know, tell him, listen, you got to get off to electronics. Because, I mean, let's face it, that's the way the world's going, right? We need more people interested in electronics and being creative. So I'm gonna let him do his thing as long as it doesn't affect his schoolwork. If it starts affecting his schoolwork and the rest of his life, that's when I'll step in and mediate the situation. So
But it's not.
readjust here. We weren't getting anything happening. Whoa, Nelly!
What happened?
15-mile-an-hour winds knocked my my straw hat off my head.
Just a drama.
Ain't drama. You don't know me.
Drama queens.
This hat is destroyed.
It's okay. It served its purpose
I don't
today.
know where it is.
At the end.
My bilge pump. That's what it is. It's a bilge pump.
Whatever works for. Whatever.
You know what I want to do? I want to try coming out here one day with the scupper plugs in and see what happens. You know what I mean? Would it do better with the scupper plugs in? Because we haven't tried it.
I don't know. I know I got all kinds of water back there.
Me too. Mine's full of like, what are those little green leaves floating in the water?
I don't know. My little holes right here.
Yeah, the scupper holes. I don't know what they are. These little green leaves. Anybody know what these are? Anybody know what these are? I'll try to show you here a little bit. Let's see all the little green leaves, specks. All these little guys here. I don't know what they are.
I don't know. You see them a lot around the.
Around the edges and stuff.
Huh?
Around the edges and stuff.
Yeah, around where the lily pads and stuff are.
I don't know what these little green things are, but if anybody knows, help me out. We got them coming up through the scupper plugs here. Scupper plugs, scupper holes, whatever you want to call it. The plug is the thing that goes inside the bung. The bung hole. Yeah, so if anyone knows what these little green hickey diddles are, drop in the comment section.
You said hickey doodles.
I don't know what the green little hickey diddles are. They're nifty little buggers. Coming up through the scupper holes. Scupper hole, scupper hole. It's 4:32. When do you want to get back? Soon? What are we doing for dinner tonight? I ain't catching no fish. It looks like we might be starving. Alrighty, we only got one fish put on video as of right now, and that is that 26-inch bowfin I caught on the piece of brim. Let's try to have a little fun, because I'm ready to get out of here, and I want to catch more fish. So, we're going to try this out. We're going to see what happens. Got a couple spots on the way out that we're going to try. We're going to try this spot right now. Same spot we were in, trying to catch either catfish or bowfin, with the trees growing out of the water right over here to the right. Let's see if we can't get something going with the old spinnerbait. Just have a little fun. Little bowfin beat down, if you will. Let's do it. I'm gonna try casting on it real quick. You said these ones right here to the right. Boom, let's see what happens. Nada. Not a thing. Nothing. This is where we're gonna draw the line, right up here, guys. Sunken boats. I'm gonna drop a couple chicken livers in the water and see what happens. See what happens. That's all we can do when we're trying new areas. You know, down there in Socastee, the spinnerbait was lighting up the bowfin. Here, we hadn't had anybody touch it yet. Not anybody, but anything. Nothing's touched it yet. We'll give some more chicken livers a go. See if we can get something crack-a-lacking on these boats up here. And before the end of the day, when we're pulling out, we're gonna get everything out of the kayak. I'm gonna go ahead and try to stand up. I haven't done it yet. I only attempted it once. I was feeling froggy though, new kayak. First trip out with it, let's see what this thing could do. I got halfway up. I'm gonna see if we can really get all the way up this time. All the way up would be nice. It sure would be, but I don't think getting all the way up is not even half the battle. Getting all the way up is not even half the battle. The real battle is in being able to cast while standing up on a kayak. So, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna give a couple casts over here. Anchor up. I'm just gonna kind of simmer out. Right on these bad boys right here.
Snakes, no trespassing.
Yeah, side of the boat says, snakes, no trespassing. There it is, we in the water. Right there off the tip of that boat. Right where those that grass is.
What's that thing over there?
Where?
The little turny looking thing.
The wheel?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking you, what those boats were called back in the day with the wheel on the side of it. I'm not sure what that thing, I think they're called side wheelers or something, but I don't think it was a side wheeler. I think it was a, some type of boat they used. I don't know. Some type of,
Is there more than one boat here?
yeah, it looks like there's more than one boat here. This is a sailboat where I casted.
Right.
I casted right off the tip of that sailboat. And then that other thing over there is like a side wheeler or something, some type of old-timey boat.
Right.
I mean, it looked like it, I don't know, it looks like it might have caught fire at one point. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but that over there looks like another boat.
Yeah, I think it's part of that.
Yeah.
Because there's a section of that right behind the sailboat. And then there's that, and that.
Right. I wonder what it says on the top of that.
No trespassing.
I see that, but then underneath it it says
Something about no trespassing. I read the word camping in use. Something a felony, U.S. Coast Guard. So it says no trespassing, something camping, a felony, USCG, in use. Ugh. I just rested my hand down on the kayak, and the lid was off of the chicken livers. Do it. Just remember, it does say something about snakes. What does it say? It says cameras. Cameras in use. Trail cameras in use. Yeah, because I got ya. That makes sense. Trail cameras in use. Trail cameras are like the ones that the hunters use.
Right.
Put out on a trail to see what's feeding, like if the hogs are feeding on the corn and whatnot. So I had a good hit. My camera's all kinds of wonky right now. I had a good hit. I reeled it back in. I lost my chicken liver, so I'm spinning in circles. We're gonna do our best here. If I lose this chicken liver, we're done. Okay? Y'all hear that? I lose this chicken liver, we done. Yeah, we are. I had to lose the cone, it kept blowing off my head. The wind's starting to pick up, so we're just spinning in circles, making it hard to keep the camera straight. I am gonna go to the landing, clean everything out of the kayak, try to stand up. For sure. Sherry's gonna film it. That's it. No more chicken liver. go to landing and try to stand up on this pig, huh? Caught a nice bowfin today. I wish we would have caught more, but it's the name of the game.
Here goes nothing. He's gonna try to stand up. He's got an audience here at the landing. Should be interesting. Wow, precarious. Now you gotta sit. Now you gotta sit down. Yeah? Can't paddle back in like that. You did good. I did. I did. It is dangerous.
Just try it.
No way. No way. He's gonna try to stand up and paddle this time. You gotta paddle back in. Yeah, paddle all the way in. At least if you fall in now. At least if you fall in now, it's not so deep. Right. It's pretty hard to tip. He has a whole audience, y'all.